Hey guys, welcome to Black Monday's first after show. We have season 1, episode 1. All Mo wants for his birthday is a big bag of Coke. We have people dropping from the sky, ball busting girlfriends, and line snorting robots. All of that and so much more when we return.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Guys. Hey guys, welcome to Black Monday's first after show. That is such a cool jam. So I wanted to bring up a couple of topics here. Who fell on the limbo? It's a Lamborghini limousine. Also, did you guys think they overplayed the cocaine implications? And also, is it 1980s or not? That'll be our special segment. And I also want to talk about that special romance or that innuendo between Mo and Don. I have my lovely co-panelist here. My name is Angele Taylor, and we have Miss Chae Jones. Chae, say hello to everyone.
Hey guys, welcome. Black Monday was everything this first episode, so I'm excited.
I know. Chae, what was your overall thoughts on the episode?
There's a lot of Coke. Just literally, there's a lot of Coke, like in this episode. People doing Coke spewing everywhere. I'm really just curious.
Coke ordering.
Yeah, Coke ordering. I was really just confused. Was the 80s really just about Coke for, like, I guess people in Wall Street? Was that really a thing? I'm a 90s baby, so I have no clue.
Yeah, so that jumps to our second topic. Was the cocaine reference overused? I get that it's a parody, and by parody, we know that it's going to be an exaggeration of whatever they're talking about, but was it overused? Like, you thought it was too much?
Not really. It was just a lot at the same time. There's just a lot of Coke. For me, with like things like that, I've never got the, what's the word? I've never got the, wanting to do it. Like, I've never wanted to, like, I never got the excitement about hard drugs.
You've never been in that space where you were exposed to...
Well, I have-ish, but, like, I've never been tempted. Tempted to, like, do it. Like, there's nothing tempting to me about Coke or harder things like that. Because seeing the side effects, I'm just like, I can't. I really, spiritually, I can't get into
I'm really glad that you
my
can't.
system. I can't fathom why. And I understand everybody has their own issues, and that's totally, your right to deal with them however you like to deal with them. Mm-hmm. I just never got the hoopla about, oh my gosh, Coke is so exciting. Oh my gosh, this thing is so exciting. Oh, crack. Let's do crack now because we're going to be extreme about our extremeness because we're boss people.
So one of the craziest cocaine scenes that was most memorable to me, aside from him asking the robot if he wanted to snort a line with him, and I was like, was that a thing? Like, could the robot do that? But also, I wanted to bring up the part where when Blair came in and he's about to confront them because he got this courage from his girlfriend, and they thought that he was like taking cocaine orders. So everyone had all these different kinds of cocaine, and I'm like, oh, okay, so we have different types. So it's kind of like weed, how they have different names for weed. Right. They have different types of cocaine, and then Don was like, I just want the regular one. So what was your most memorable cocaine scene?
That seriously was it. I thought it was funny because he's ready to come in here and tell these people what's what. He is not ready to be pushed around any longer.
Yeah.
He went through a whole scenario about his life where he has been beaten by his dad every day until his dad died of a heart attack while beating him, which is traumatic and in and of itself. But everyone's just like, I want an 8. No, I want an 8-ball. I want a regular one. Oh, no. Do you have crack? Oh, then I'll take that. Like, we're going to go just give everybody crack. We're going to be extreme today. We're going to be awesome. Like,
it was over the top.
It was just over the top.
Yes.
Over excessive. There's a lot.
Over available.
Right.
Okay.
Like, why are these things just such available to you people on Wall Street? Like, what is it about Wall Street where it's just like, it kind of reminded me a little bit of Wolf of Wall Street in that way at the same time about the excessiveness.
It definitely had a lot of Wolf of Wall Street notes in it, actually. I was thinking like it was so many different references that took me back to that film. But I think you have something to share with our viewers right now.
I do. Hey guys, before we move on, we just want to say thank you for making us the ESPN of TV talk. For us to continue to grow, we definitely could use your help. So if you're watching us right now on YouTube, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. I mean, why would you want to subscribe? We're really funny. The show is funny. We're so adorable. You know, it happens. But if you're listening to us on iTunes, you can't just tell how adorable we are by our voices, because I still think we're adorable by our voices anyway.
Absolutely.
Give us a 5-star rating. But no matter where you are, leave us a comment so we can get in, so you can get involved in the conversation. Join us. We love hearing what you guys think, because your opinions are probably even better sometimes than our theories and opinions, and we're just like, it opens our mind up more, and we really do appreciate it. So being a part of AfterBuzz TV has meant so much to all of us, and we truly appreciate you supporting us and doing what we love to do. But don't forget to tell your friends and keep enjoying our shows. We have a lot more other AfterBuzz channels, from drama to reality to sci-fi, whatever floats your boat. Promise you, we are covering it for you. So tune in, share the love, and we love you guys.
Thank you so much, Chae, for that. Yes, guys, please follow this channel and any other AfterBuzz TV channels. Any shows that you may watch, you know we cover it. Give us comments, give us ratings, something we can feedback on. So let us know, and we love you. We'll shout you out right here on air, guys. So who do you think fell in the opening scene? Who do you think fell from the sky? From the building?
I think it'd be almost too simple to say Mo or Blair, because that just feels like such an obvious answer. Mm-hmm. And then, like, even in the promo for this season, the girlfriend is saying that that little thing is cursed.
Yes, I saw that.
So I feel like it changes hands a little bit, maybe. Maybe from Blair to Mo, and maybe Mo gives to somebody else, maybe Keith. Because I just feel it's almost too simple to just say, oh, it's Mo or Blair, because obviously we can't tell what ethnicity this person is. We only saw all the blood. We only saw all the blood spatter. How did you?
I saw a little skin underneath the blood. I saw that it was an African American male.
Oh, dang.
So that's what I picked up. I think there was a watch on the wrist, and I think I picked up the skin color there. So I think it might be Mo.
That would be. I feel like that would also just be too obvious for him. And even if he did, like, he was that person.
Show me some other black characters on the floor.
Okay, but I'm saying, even if he did, even if that was him, let's say, I feel like that's also too obvious. And if anything, we have Kadeem's character who plays Spencer. He's another black character who could possibly have fallen off and gotten the little jewel some way.
But he wasn't on the, like, he didn't work there. He was just Don's husband.
I don't know. There could be a lot of things that could happen. I'm just saying, I feel like it's also a little bit too obvious.
Weren't you so happy to see him?
I thought it was just like, yay, different world.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, I don't know if you picked up on this, but Kadeem Hardison came in as Don's husband. We haven't seen him in forever. I'm sure he showed up on a couple of other shows.
Yeah, like he just finished Casey Undercover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a lead as a dad. So he did Casey Undercover as the dad, like, main character of the show too, being a spy. Now
I'm an 80s baby, so I'm used to seeing him so slender, and like now I see him and he's all grown up and older now, looking quite healthy and still very handsome. Still has those little different world qualities about his smile. So it was very nostalgic to see him introduced in this episode. So how did you feel about just the dynamic of the workplace there? Like the culture there. Aside from the cocaine, the other stuff, the camaraderie.
It's definitely the, like, all boys club a little bit, but obviously Don's there too. And
she fits in really well with the boys club.
She really does. Yeah. She's like making herself known, like, hey, I'm a female, but don't think just because I'm a female, you're going to walk all over me. I'm not going to say my piece. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to show you that I deserve my place here, because I do.
Right.
And I love her bluntness. Like, she was not, like, she was ready to tell Mo what was right, what was wrong. Like, you might be my boss-ish, but don't forget, I'm your conscience a little bit. Like, be smart about the money that we're making, because if you lose it all, we lose it all.
Right.
And if I lose my money, we got issues.
Yes. So did Don Cheadle's character Mo, did it remind you at all of the Talk to Me show? Movie?
I unfortunately did not see that.
You didn't see Talk to Me?
No, I did not.
Okay, that's your homework tonight. Go home and watch Talk to Me. He was a slick, crap talking, what do you call it? A DJ, MC on the radio. And
I thought that was Ladies Man. Oh, then I'm confusing his character with Ladies Man then.
No, it was Talk to Me. And it definitely put me in that space. So I was like, okay, I've seen this Don Cheadle before. What's the other movie he did where it was very serious? The Africa one. Is it Hotel Rwanda?
Yes, that was it.
Okay, so it's just good that he can play like so many different ranges. He can become and evolve into whatever character is necessary.
He even played British, so there's that.
Yeah,
Ocean's 11.
He's so versatile.
I actually did not think. I was like, dude, you spoke British this entire movie. That was awesome.
Oh my gosh, he's phenomenal. Yes. I mean, he's a role model for all African American actors, period. I mean, just hail to Don Cheadle.
We hail you. We thank you so much.
Yeah, because I put him on a level with Forrest Whitaker. Like he's up there.
And this is his second time on Showtime as a leading man of a leading show. So that's also great as well.
Which one was the first one?
House of Lies. Yeah.
House of Lies.
House of Lies.
How do you feel about Regina Hall? She is like bringing it. Like, are you guys surprised how well she's bringing it? I'm not surprised. I've seen her do like my first introduction to her as an actress was Best Man. When she was the stripper.
Yeah, Candy.
And I just like, oh, this little cute, pretty, prissy thing. And then you saw her evolve with so many other movies under her belt. I mean, it was just inevitable for her to be this character because she's so into the dramedies. This is a dramedy. And like, that's just what she plays well. She plays dramedies very well.
She really does. Comedy is definitely in her wheelhouse.
Girls Trip.
I mean, this Girls Trip's a scary movie.
Oh, yes.
Like, she's been in this game.
She's good at parodies.
She's really good. And then she's been in this game for decades and still looks as young as she did when she was doing Best Man.
Yes. Ooh,
Can we talk about that? Like, she looks amazing. Mm-hmm. And I think what was funny about her character, she was like doing the 80s aerobics and then like she was smoking a cigarette at the same time.
Yes, that part.
Like, okay, so I understand like back in the day, people thought smoking cigarettes would make you thinner.
But cigarettes were cool. Cigarettes were in. Like, that was just a thing. So, I mean, it was nothing to see her puffing a smoke while she's trying to be healthy, right?
But it was just the contrast of that was really funny to me, only because you're smoking, you're trying to work out, and now I'm having a cigarette, in my ear, and then she has a gun that she carries as she's walking down the street of Manhattan, which I can understand on part why.
I mean, with her character, she needs one probably.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, especially dealing with people that Mo deals with. I mean, she obviously understands the dangers of her job and what it might entail, because she's been with Mo since back in the day when he ate at Church's Chicken on his birthdays.
That part.
Like in the parking lot.
That part.
Like, they've been together for a cool minute.
Yeah.
So she understands the exact dangers of what's happening in her surroundings. She's not oblivious to it.
That's very true. So what do you think was cooking up between those two in the last moments of the show, where it kind of shows, okay, so her husband comes in and there's these glances, these long glances that Mo is giving Don. Like, I don't know, it's kind of a hesitation, a resistance, is saying so much without saying anything at all. It was like all of that played into that. So that's a build up for some romance, I see, later on in the show. So what do you think about that?
I definitely feel like there's longing between both of them. Like, maybe her a little bit regret in the choice she made. Like, maybe if I would have chose Mo, maybe life would have been different. It's, all those what ifs that come up. Because I don't know how long we don't know exactly how long she's been married to Spencer.
Right.
it's been probably a minute. Obviously, they've been married for maybe, I would say, a couple years. And even though, like, he's going out and having sex with a lot of people and different people for money and all these other things, he obviously has a deep affection and care for her. Right. But I feel like it's also an immature thing on his way. He wants his cake and eat it too. He wants the best of both worlds, and
most men do.
That is true. And unfortunately, with a woman like Dawn, you can't have your cake and eat it too. If you want me, you're going to be with me. You're going to be present with me. Mm-hmm. So I think that could have been the ultimatum that, like, was the reason why they're not together.
She's very dominant. Her character's dominant. So I feel like that would be just a horrible relationship with two very dominant people, and kind of, it would be so unhealthy because I feel like she needs a pushover guy, kind of like Spencer's character, who's kind of naive and kind of like, he just seems really traditional and grounded. And then stark contrast to Don Cheadle's character, Mo, who is like super spontaneous bad guy. You know, he breaks all the rules. He makes all the rules and then breaks them, and he takes pleasure in it. But
I feel like that's why they're also, because even though they're both dominant people, that the thing that they are alike is also what makes them different, because she's able to sometimes pull him back. Like, he needs the person that will pull him back.
Right.
Black Moses. Come back down, Black Moses.
He did call himself Black Moses.
He called himself Black Moses, and Georgina Jeans is the Black Sea. He's home part today.
Yes, honey.
And I'm sorry, I was so weird. She was like, this dude just called himself the Black Moses. Yes. You really you went biblical today. Yeah. But I felt the emotion in that scene.
Blasphemy.
When he was really going for, like, why you guys are going to back me in my decision that we're going to do today. I felt it. But like I said, I feel like he needs that person to pull him back sometimes, because he has that excessive dreams. Like, I have to have the first thing that's going to make me this person, and I have to have the most coke and have to have designer things. And he needs somebody to remind him, like, I need you to come back down to earth. Earth is not a bad place.
Right.
You know, we're here, we're living our lives. It's not bad. Just come, come slowly back. Come see me.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we haven't talked about Blair's character enough.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute. It's adorable.
He has so many levels. I love how his girlfriend pumped him up to go back. Boy, you better go back there. You better confront them. Tell them who you are. You not coming home with your tail tucked between your legs. I am that woman. I feel like if my man came home and he felt defeated, no, we are not defeated. You better step back out and know who you are and know who you with, because I really like women who, like, pump their men up, you know what I'm saying? Like, that support system. Like, babe, you better go back there and show them who we are. Like, stand for your man.
On the flip side of that, because I actually do agree, I like what she did. However, the way she did it was very
the way she did it,
dominatrix-ish. Like, in a sense, he's very sweet and sensitive and in a way submissive-ish. Right. He's very easily manipulated. Like, if you can figure out the right words,
right,
you can just maneuver all around through that life and just, like, get him to go where you need him to be.
Which is kind of good in this instance, is really good, because it'll enable him to have more confidence, you know? And then he was wronged out on the floor, had, like, coke, like, framed for a bag of coke. So, I mean, like, he just didn't have any type of backbone. And so, yeah, I mean, if your woman got to get you right, then let her get you right, so you can, step up to the plate as a man.
No, I totally agree. And I do feel like it was a very great motivator, because when he went back to see Mo and the rest of them, he's like, you guys are going to listen to me, throwing in the briefcase. Like, I am not to be messed with. You think you can mess with me?
Right.
Like, it was very awesome and intriguing and sexy to see, like, the man who you thought you could push over just become just like...
She said sexy.
Because it was...
I don't know about Blair being sexy, but okay.
I find nerdy chic very hot. That's my preference on guys. Nerdy chic is hot to me. And he has it. Like, once you, like, turn that geekiness into a strength and confidence, yes, I am down for the life back, okay? I fully support Blair in that situation.
That is awesome. See who's in the live chat if we got any chatters. And I just also want to bring up our special segment. We have 1980s or nah, because I want to know. I did a little research on my own, and I was trying to see how realistic is a limousine Lamborghini. And the type of body style, it looked like the Aventador Lamborghini that's in the shot here. And it just, I looked it up and it doesn't even come out, like the Aventador body style doesn't come out to 2011. So I'm just trying to figure out how realistic is it that we have this Lambo, and also the robot. Let's get to the robot. I looked that up. We don't even have robots as helpmates. The first robot that came out as a helpmate was in 1988, and that was introduced to hospitals, and it was in Danbury, Connecticut. So I just want to see if the show is like doing that on purpose, like pulling a little bit of modern into this splash of 80s. Mind you, this show is coming from a real event that happened. Black Monday was very real to a lot of people. It happened on October 19th, 1987. I was born in 86. Shh, don't tell anybody. But so episode 1 is taking place a year prior to Black Monday. So this is 1986, guys. We got a robot and we got a limousine Lamborghini in 1986. You buying it, Chae?
I mean, I'm fine with it only because Mo seems like the character who has to have everything first. Like, if nobody else can have it, he can flaunt it and be like, I have this and I have that, and you don't.
But what if it's not even invented yet? We have a robot that's so intelligent that he can come and like do chores and snort lines and communicate.
Well, technically he can only blink, but it's okay. He kind of like remind me a little bit.
Like he's high fiving Mo. So
I mean, he's very advanced, and for his robotness. Okay, I am totally
1986.
In 1986,
okay.
I'm totally fine with that. I am a 90s baby. So 80s is foreign to my life.
80s baby, all the way.
80s is very foreign to my life. Certain things are just foreign to me. Like I'm just like, okay, and I could go with it because I'm just like, oh, like that big giant telephone. And he's just like, guess what I'm doing right now? I am talking and walking. They gave me a cell phone, like it's a mobile phone. I don't know how it really works. Mm-hmm. And that was a thing in the like late 80s, early 90s, that giant telephone that you like was a cell phone.
Right.
Thank God we don't have that no more. No offense. Those are just huge for no reason. Why do they have to be so huge? I don't understand that.
Technology has evolved and made everything
but in the
smaller.
same thing. This is Wall Street. This is Manhattan. Like if you want to do business, you have to like show I have something you don't you don't have, so that you would want to do business with me.
Yeah,
so I can see how that works. So limbo, like I got a limbo. I have a driver that drives me around. You should want to do business with me. You should want to be in business with me, because you can get one of these too.
Right.
I can really it's plausible enough that I'm just like, okay, I can believe it, because it is Wall Street and it's about having money in excess and about trying to prove that you have a bigger than everybody else in the room.
Right. Did you see how difficult it was for the driver at the beginning in the opening scene to get out of the limousine?
Yes.
I was like, okay, how is he? Because then, like, I saw the profile of it. I was like, oh, this is kind of like a flat car.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even really sit all the way up inside of it. I'll have to test drive one of these days just so I can get that experience. But that was pretty neat. Also, I wanted to give you guys a fun fact on Andrew Reynolds. He is the one that plays Blair, guys. He's our cute little chicy geeky that Miss Chae here is in love with.
I find him adorable. It's fine.
So, did you know he was a singer?
I did.
I had no clue. He's a Broadway performer, and he's been nominated for the Tony Awards for Best Performance by a Leading Actor for a Musical. He's also, in 2012, he's a Grammy Award winner for Best Musical, and he's from Omaha, Nebraska. He's 40 years old. He looks really good.
Yes, he does.
He looks good for his age.
He's adorable. I'm totally fine. Geek chic is everything to me, so it's okay.
Yeah, so we have now come to our part of the show where we have predictions.
Do it.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
The Halloween music. What are you predicting to happen in the future for this show?
Definitely Mo and Don might hook up. Lapse of judgment, probably on Don's part, but just because the tension's going to boil over sometime, I feel.
That sexual tension.
Yeah. As for Blair, hopefully he's going to get smarter about being manipulated and then try to turn the tables on Mo and the rest of the team, and not himself be used and become the user in a way. Obviously,
right? Because he could totally use it to his advantage.
Yes.
Yeah. Because he's smart enough to do that. He does algorithms.
When he figures it out.
Once he figures it out. Right.
Because his algorithm actually was working so far. Like, he had $98,000 some dollars before the stocks imploded, and he lost $49,999.16.
All right, we got that memorized.
Just like
that must have hurt your soul when you saw that.
I'm like,
for
dude,
you to memorize the amount.
Do you know how much I could spend with $49,999.16? That is my student loan paid off. That is a car.
Yes.
That is a down payment, even on a condo, if I so choose.
Mm-hmm.
The type of money that could go towards. I think that's one thing about the stock market I never fully get. Mm-hmm. I understand sometimes it can be big rewards, which is great, but it's those when it's down and the market crashes and my money is gone that I'm just like, why did I put my faith in you?
Yeah.
So for me, the stock market is always it's too volatile. I just never want to. I just never want to risk my. I never like to risk my money. If I'm
scared, money don't make money.
True, but if you spend your money to lose your money, then you just ain't got no money. And I'd rather have at least something.
Okay.
I like some money to still be within my possession at the end of the day.
Or you can double up really fast.
You hope.
Yeah.
I think the stocks
I work
are
on
very
positivity.
crazy.
You know, you got to look at the optimistic part of it.
I'm totally down with the
half full.
optimistic of stock, but stocks are too just crazy from my life where I'm not understanding. Just like, okay, so why is it up? Why is it down? Like, I legit need somebody to walk me through, like, minute by minute, graph by graph. How did I lose money? How many cents did I lose of my money? And why did I lose my money?
There are people that get paid big bucks to do just that. So
that's more money that I was trying to make that I got to spend on you to tell me all this.
Oh my God.
So I'm just saying,
just stay out of stocks. Just stay out of stocks, okay?
I will, trust and believe. I will not be buying stocks unless it was a stock in Apple back in the day that I would have bought stock in that and make some money today.
Yes, you would be sitting pretty clean. So, okay, guys, that just about wraps.
What about your prediction?
My prediction, I am just going to really piggyback on you. I think that they're going to twist and turn it. Of course, Mo is only using Blair for his come up, but I think that there will be like a huge down spiral of Mo emotionally. Like, I really feel like there's something there with Don, and it's going to play into maybe even affect his performance at work. I think that there will be, some romance there, but at the same time, I think it's going to affect him. And I think that him trying to get over on people is going to shoot him in the foot. So I think it's all going to backfire. Everything that you said pretty much. Yeah, so those are my predictions. This is a quite racy show. I was not expecting this at all. Not even a little bit. But it is Showtime, so please make sure your children are not in the room as this is playing, okay? Because we have more penises coming out. We might even see, some vaginas later on down the line. We're definitely going to see some Wolf of Wall Street breasts coming out. So please, hide your kids, hide your wives, because Black Monday is coming, okay? So we'll catch you guys next time. This is Black Monday Season 1, Episode 1. Stay tuned next week for Episode 2.
And you can find me at Real Chae Jones on Twitter and Instagram.
And you can find me on Instagram at AngeleTaylor_. Bye, guys.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.